What is going on, everyone? This is Nero again. Today for you some war gameplay, this time on the map Downfall, and this is a really good gameplay. I start off with the SDG here, but I quickly think to myself, hey, this isn't going to work out too well. So I switch classes a little bit into the game. You guys can be checking that out, but it's not so much about gameplay. We're going to be wrapping up day 2 of the Black Ops 2 live stream, hosted by Treyarch and all the good guys over there, and kind of talking about some things I saw, some of the things that were revealed to us, and some of the answers that were given to us. The community asking questions, Treyarch answering, that kind of thing. And it worked out. We learned a bunch of new stuff today, so let's hop right into this. So the biggest thing for me, the biggest question that was answered by David Vonderhaar himself, was a question about the orbital VSAT. And everyone's wondering, is it going to be similar to the Blackbird of Call of Duty Black Ops 1? Now, obviously, there's an advanced UAV in Modern Warfare 3, and everyone considered that to be the Blackbird. It works similar to a Blackbird, but not as good, and it's countered by Assassin, right? Assassin counters it, and it's, not nearly as good as the Blackbird. Answering this question, he says yes, it is just like the Blackbird from Call of Duty Black Ops 1. Works just like it, just as powerful, just as amazing. So big ups for that, big ups for that. That was one of the big things. One of the things that made Black Ops 1 so good for me was the Blackbird. Just awesome. You run with a good team, you all use Blackbird, and once one person gets their Blackbird, then everyone else gets their Blackbird off of that, and it works out so ridiculously well. So I'm excited to see the Blackbird coming back, so I think we're all pretty excited for that. A couple things I did notice, we're going to be hopping in and out of questions, and also things I noticed. One of the things I noticed was UAV assist points. Now this is something I didn't really pay attention to, but I just noticed it in today's video, because I was looking at it a little bit more in depth as compared to how I have in previous Black Ops 2 gameplays. UAV assist. So you call in a UAV, and if that person is showing up on the UAV and your teammate kills them, you get a UAV assist. This is similar to how it works in Modern Warfare 3 with the recon drone. You go tag people with the recon drone, and then you get recon tag assists. Similar to that, but you get just for calling a UAV. So they're really rewarding team play, people using UAVs and stuff like that. Because UAV is a kill streak that's kind of dwindled down in the Call of Duty franchise. Not so many people are using it. They're opting out more for the higher assault streaks. But now you have a little bit more of an incentive to use UAVs. So that's pretty cool. Another thing I noticed about kill streaks in general is that they offer less points when you get kills with them. Let's take the Death Machine, for example. We're going to talk about the Death Machine here in a moment, but the Death Machine, let's say you're playing your Domination, where you typically get 50 points a kill in Domination. You only get 15 points a kill in Domination if you're killing it with a Death Machine. So they're kind of making it more gun on gun. If you're using kill streaks and you're raping with kill streaks, that's all fine and dandy. You're getting your kills and whatnot, but you aren't exactly getting that many points per kill by getting kills with actual kill streaks. Like, let's say, for example, your K9 unit or your Death Machine or whatever your kill streaks may be, that you're not really going to be getting that many points for it. So, I mean, while it's great to get kills and it really helps out your team, you're just not going to get that many points for it. It kind of rewards more of a gun-on-gun team play style environment. And the Death Machine, there's a Death Machine coming back as well as a War Machine, and they're both actual kill streaks. So let me break down what the Death Machine is. If you play Black Ops 1, you know what the Death Machine is. You get it out of a care package. It's a care package exclusive kill streak. The only way you can get it is if you luckily get it out of a care package, and it's just minigun that you walk around and you just spray and tear people apart. There's a downside to it. I mean, it was really powerful and it was really fun to use, but the downside of it was the fact that you really didn't. If you died, you lost it. It was gone. If you pulled out your other weapon by accident, it was gone. You threw a stun or something, it was gone. It was gone. In Black Ops 2, you call in the Death Machine kill streak, you spray with it, and you will have it every life until you run out of ammo with that Death Machine. So that's pretty cool. I think we're all excited for that. And there's a new kill streak called the War Machine. Did you guys see today's live stream about the War Machine? It's kind of like the Grim Reaper, but not so much. It looks like a Striker from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 with kind of like a reflex sight on top of it. But it shoots grenade launch. It's a grenade launcher that looks like a shotgun. It's really cool. It's really powerful. One of the girl gamers from Germany was using it in the live stream today. She was tearing apart people with it. It looked amazing. I think we're all pretty excited for see these new kind of kill streaks and how they work. Couple other things. How far are we into the gameplay? Please tell me we're not that far. All right. So I got a little bit more time, so I can finish off a couple more things. The laser sight. People are wondering about the laser sight. The laser sight, if you guys don't know, adds on to your hipfire ability. It makes how your hipfire spread makes it a little bit easier because you're looking, at a laser. You just kind of point your laser out and you can hipfire a lot better. People are wondering, does it actually blind you? Yes, it does, but it's very subtle. It's not nearly as bad as in Battlefield 3 where you are like literally blinded. So it's not that big a deal, but it's definitely going to be an adjustment because there's never been any form of like a laser sight, anything like that in a Call of Duty game before. And the final thing I'm going to touch on is the R870 shotgun. Now, a lot of people are using the R870 today And it's amazing. It looks visually somewhat similar and performs somewhat similar to the Stakeout from Black Ops 1, the shotgun, but it is really good. They were tearing people apart with it, and that's what makes me come to wonder how shotguns are really going to play. We've seen that fully automatic shotgun, and we've seen this R870, so we've seen both these shotguns, and so far they both look pretty good. If you guys know me, you guys watch my channel, things like that. You know that I'm a big shotgun player. I use shotguns pretty frequently, and I'm excited to see some good pump action shotguns coming back. Now, we are really far into the future. We're in 2025 throughout part of this game, Black Ops 2, and I was wondering how the shotguns are going to work. Is everything going to be like USAS, semi-automatic, like with the USAS, or how are you going to be doing this? Are we going to be fully automatic, semi-automatic? How are shotguns going to play the role? And to let us know that there's still going to be a pump action shotgun, because to me, pump actions and double barrels are my favorite kinds of shotguns. I don't much care for the semi-automatic shotguns, or even a fully automatic one like the AA-12. I opt out more for, in terms of sniper rifles, I opt out more for bolt actions. In terms of shotguns, I go for pump actions. Just to me, they take a little bit more degree of skill. You got to compensate for that time it takes to cock out the next bore or to cock out your spent shell. And I think it's a little bit more fun. And to see that there's going to be pump actions getting some love in this game, pretty excited to see that. But we're at the end of our gameplay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Whooping some butt here on Downfall with a final score of 41-8. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this gameplay and commentary. Let me know in the comment section below. Did you enjoy today's live stream? We're wrapping up day 2 of the Black Ops 2 live stream. And let me know what you guys saw, what you liked, what you disliked, things like that. And expect another video up tomorrow breaking down day 3 of the Black Ops 2 live stream. So hope you guys all have a wonderful day.